So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose.
Well, hey everybody, it's me, Shane Kippel, spinner from Degrassi. I know, yes, I'm aging like a fine wine. Don't stop with the compliments. I can't take all of that. I'm blushing. I'm blushing. Right here though, I'm here for a different reason. Make sure you subscribe to Crazycatlady's channel, so you could see, lots of Degrassi type content. Okay. And you might hear some stories. You might get some different takes, like this take right now.
So I'm sorry this one took me so long to do. I got so hooked on Disney Dream game. I didn't really watch the show as much as I usually did. So I did other videos to make up for it, guys. So I hope the people who watch my videos for Degrassi are okay with this. So this is season 12, and I try my best to remember everything. So let's see. I got the characters' names because these ones are always so new to me. I think this is my first time watching season 12. So, see, this season we have to deal with a bunch of like when I watched the theme song, I walked to see those hockey players, which is Dallas, Camp, Tyler, who barely got any story progress really in this series. Yeah, his name's on here. Neither did the guy who dated Anya last time. So only ones got any got any episodes for themselves were Dallas and Camp. So yeah, we can focus on Camp first. Man, I knew there was a suicide during this season. I did not know it was going to end up being one of the new characters though. Man, they put so much pressure on this kid because he made an NFL, and no wonder he burst. He was able to he had so much fun. He was dating Maya, and but they had so much pressure on him. And he broke his arm to try his best not to He broke his arm on purpose so he would not have to play some more hockey. But eventually, around the end of the season, he ends up killing himself. So the way I could see, he had so much pressure put on him. So I felt sorry for the kid. Yeah, I've never been to sports myself, but he had too much pressure, it looks like, and the way he had to make sure that he gets to keep his girlfriend, Zeke. Zeke was supposed to be Tori, but he's kissing Maya, whether it's both Tori and her trying out for a Miss Beauty thing, Miss Beauty pageant. And Maya had to deal with being the girl of the boyfriend who committed suicide. It was really hard on her. She tried her best to hide it at first, by being with some random guy that she met at a party, and that Drew hosted for him when president, which he ends up doing at the end of the season. And she does it for cello, but she put it on FaceRain, their version of Facebook, of her, and so she doesn't get the cello thing. But they do start the band, and they end up doing. I think they end up like getting like 6 battle bands or something like that. So, and Tori mostly Tori's is mostly she did break up with Zeke because she finds out the truth that Zeke did. And Tristan, he ends up doing Zul's and Romeo play with Dave, and almost gets canceled. That play does, but because Becky tried to stop it, but eventually Adam convinced her to back off. But they tried anyway, continue, but the school could let them continue having it because it was on her to support suicide thing. But that's how it was originally in the plays. So that's what Dallas tried to do. And Eli ends up going to NYU. I think that's the college he ends up going to. Correct me. And he and Claire do end up finding camp, and it messes up him because he's the one that got the scene at full blown. He made sure Claire didn't, and messed him really bad. And he was having things that were kind of reminding The Shining. This fact that they had to give him blood showing up, and he did some type of drug near the end. And Fiona and Image started dating. Image finds out that her dad has dementia, and so she has to deal with that all the time. She doesn't graduate with the rest of them, so she has to, because she was focused on her taking care of her dad. And Fiona is getting valedictorian this year, and she tries to she ends up having Drew in her house for a little bit, but as a roommate after Drew drops out, but goes right back the next time around the end of the season. And they end up having like him and Bianca almost marry. They go to Las Vegas, and Katie almost goes and dates the guy. I guess is their version of the guy who owns Facebook, and she almost bees with him, and pretty much ruins it for her and Jake for a while. Image finds out that Mo is diabetic, and she tries to make it where he goes to prom with her, but Jake didn't want to go off first, so she pays Jake off, which makes Mo mad, and so Becky also ends up having to deal with the fact that she tries to do with Adam, and they try to send both her and Adam to their brainwash stuff. For what she does go for, she finds out that Adam has his period, and he thinks that guys don't have their periods, but they don't. And so she ends up going for a little bit. Then she goes back to him after Adam gets tricked by a girl or another band, and to find out what their song they're using. But they end up going back together after she tells her dad that she's gonna be with Adam no matter what. And Casey ends up leaving during this season because his dad comes out of jail, and so they end up moving away to the U.S. to get away from him. He was trying to he helped him find his dad a job, but he tries to get basically his mom drinking again, and so the guy tries to break into their house, and so he ends up moving away. So the season gets right here it says he's only in 6 episodes. By the end of the season, Claire finds out that she has cancer, and she ends up breaking up with they end up breaking up with Eli for a little bit, but then they get back together again, but she finds out, and she ends up making them having sex at the end of the show. So and let me see, well, who I have not talked about. Dallas, who's new, ends up trying to date Allie. Allie almost graduates with the class, but she finds out it's too hard on her trying to do all that stuff, so she breaks up with Dave. She finds out that she might be being pregnant, but she finds out that Dallas has a kid, who we just find out randomly because I guess the kid stays with his mom and back in the States because remember him came over here to play hockey. And let's see, I'm trying to see if I can find anybody else. Oh yeah, Owen's the one that they don't do much story for. Only thing we got Connor is that him and Jenna end up dating near the end of the season, and Jenna ends up joining the Christians group and almost being with Tyler, but Tyler's not in the show that often, so can't do much for her, for him. So trying to see if I forgot anybody. I only did stories trying to. But let me know if I forgot anything. Anybody I'm trying to see. Oh, it's Luke. Okay, not Tyler, Luke. That's who Becky's brother is. Okay. So, I hope I got everybody down. Let me know if I got anything, because I did take that little break between the season. So, let me know, guys. Hopefully, now for the dreaded season 13 that everybody says is bad. Yeah, I can already see because I already started watching a little bit of it, and people say I could, and the theme song's not even there, so I don't even know what I'm gonna get myself into for the Dread 13 that will say it's bad. So, but we'll see how I like about it. So remember, guys, whatever it takes, we know we can make it through. So, bye-bye. Like, favorite, and subscribe.